Hey all, so for this week's vlog I thought we'd talk about solos and how I write them, how I record them and sort of playing them back. So this is something that I've been working on quite hard for this sort of last album, for the lockdown album, and it's something that I'm not usually too worried about thinking about, if that makes sense. I normally just lay down a solo and don't worry about it, but for a couple of these solos I've sort of come back to them, tweak them, spent a bit of time, but I never write a solo. All my solos are improvised at the time. I never really think about it. I may then start recording it and tweak it and stick with a pattern or a shape or a sort of theme. And there's a couple of them that I've done that with. So City Lights, for example, that solo, once I sort of found a sort of theme, I stuck with it quite a lot. But mainly I just sort of play things improvised and see how we get on. So for this video I'm going to kind of take you through each of the main solos from the tracks from Lockdown. For transparency, the recordings that you will hear are the actual real track. I have spent some time trying to replay them, so the video then is hopefully synced with the original track. I've got as close as I can to what I played at the time. You will quite quickly see the stage solo is the hardest solo I've had to try and recreate, because everything's played naturally and how it feels at the time. Trying to replicate that is really hard, and I have probably about 20 minutes worth of video clips of me just not getting anywhere close to what I originally played. So you will see a nice little excited fist bump at the end, and a bit of excitement that I, after 20 odd minutes, managed to get as close as I think I'm going to be able to get to that original solo. So yeah, please do excuse me if it doesn't fully line up, but you'll see what I mean when you watch the video. So how do I write solos? As I say, it's all about feeling. It's all about my sort of thoughts at the time and how I feel at the time. It's lots of trying to work with the pattern around the chords. I do use a pentatonic scale massively. I probably don't very often shy away from that. And there may be people watching this video that look at my scales and go, well, actually you are, but to me, I'm not. That's all I know. So you'll find a lot of that, but it's surprising what you can do and how much you can vary that scale and vary the sounds based off of it. So the video covers a few songs, some on my Gretsch, some on my Les Paul, and some on my acoustic. I think I've got one track on the acoustic. So I'm also not 100% convinced with the stage solo that I played it on the Les Paul and not the Gretsch, but either way, the concept is behind it. Many of you know I got a PRS recently. Obviously this album was completely written and recorded before I had the PRS, so there are no solos on that guitar. Yeah, so we'll see what you guys think, and let me know if you'd like to see more of this, about sort of how I record and sort of physically watching me record, and I might try and make a more conscious effort to record, video record my items as I'm audio recording them. Won't stay this way. Won't stay this way.